Hey everybody, I'm Michael Strahan, and St. Jude has been close to my heart for many years. Their groundbreaking research is changing how the world treats childhood cancer and has helped push the survival rate in the U.S. from 20% to more than 80%. Please help St. Jude give children the greatest gift, a chance at a lifetime.
This holiday, help St. Jude find more cures for more children. Donate now at musicgives.org.
It's Friday. Feeling good for a Friday. You feel like maybe freeloading? We've got an app for that. It's been here just a little bit now, and people are taking advantage of it. Perks and deals. Stream us live anywhere in the world. All the latest breaking concert news. Why not just have it on standby on your phone? Download the 99X Freeloader app, brought to you by John Foy & Associates Personal Injury Law. Get the strong arm now where you get your apps. We have Bonnaroo tickets in just a few minutes when we get to the ticket window, but before any of that, we must sleaze.
That troubling story you remember about Andy Dick suffering an apparent drug overdose on the streets in Hollywood? Well, there is video that has surfaced of him at the police station, and I don't know about you, but this, to me, really doubles down that there were drugs involved.
Yeah, and pay attention what he says at the end. It's very uncomfortable. If you haven't seen the video, he looks very, it feels really off, but listen to what he says at the end.
You know the video that came out.
What happened?
That's what I wanted to ask you. Are you okay?
Doesn't it look like I'm 100% fine? 110%.
Now, I know you two were there with him yesterday. Are you guys able to tell us anything?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, what can you guys tell us?
We were going out to hang out with Andy. Adam had a whole entire day planned. And he got away. He got away from us for a few minutes. He did something that messed him up, and I had to run get some Narcan. But it was a group effort of all of our friends that, saved him.
There was a guy that was my age and I felt for him. He has kids. Did you know that part? He has kids, and he was depressed. And he was on the sidewalk, and I'm like, I'll sit with you. And then he whipped out, I'm sorry, but crack. And I'm like, you know what? I might need a little bit of that. I wanted to see what he was doing. And also, I don't mind doing a little crack every now and then.
I don't mind doing a little crack every now and then?
It was very sad. He needs help. Someone please help him. Where are his fellow comedian friends that could help him? Barnes, here's someone who is literally delusional. We all know Billy McFarland from the Fire Festival and the recent Phoenix Festival in Honduras, which really looked more like a backyard barbecue. But he's now apparently back announcing his next festival.
I speak for every artist, attendee, and team member who was here. We are all going home with new relationships, new memories, and stories that will be told for years. This is what Phoenix is all about, and this is what I am the best in the world at creating. You guys know me. I stop at nothing, and I always try to push to go bigger. We are running it back, and Phoenix 2026 is taking place on Utila and the Utila Bay Islands, May 22nd through May 25th. I can't wait to see you all here and to give you the best weekends of your entire life.
Man, he's like your special cousin that just doesn't get it. This guy.
I have no words for this dude.
That was the most unsuccessful. Who's pouring money into this thing?
No one. People are still really upset over Quentin Tarantino's comments, trashing Paul Dano and all these other actors. Here's the latest one. This is Zach Woods from The Office, and he doesn't hold back.
Last week I said some very harsh words about Quentin Tarantino, and after talking to my agent, I realized I owe you an apology, Mr. Tarantino. I'm literally just a nobody, and you're one of the masters of ripping off Asian directors, you rip off everyone, from Hong Kong or tours to Bill Maher's barber, and you look weird as and that's coming from a guy who looks like a bird had sex with another more tired bird. No one wants to see you in your own movies. The only movie I want to see you in is ring camera footage of you having a stroke in your own home. And when I say having a stroke, I don't mean masturbating to one of your own Blu-ray commentaries. You are so enamored by the sound of your own voice, you probably would one of your own opinions if you could. But I didn't know that you were a legitimate statutory rape apologist. Listen to this clip.
He didn't rape a 13-year-old. It was statutory rape. Yeah. That's not quite the same thing.
Come on.
Enough said.
Quentin, you are the Megyn Kelly of guys who look like a turtle.
Wow, dude came in hot.
Well, it was funny how he started at the beginning, I want to give you an apology, and then it turned around. He didn't hold back. I'm sure he said a lot of things that a lot of other people wanted to say, correct?
It's just weird to hear someone like that's so esteemed, come out and just taking shots at people for no reason.
Absolutely no reason at all. A trailer for Runaway was released, teasing a thriller about a father whose daughter disappears and whose search for her uncovers dangerous secrets that threaten his family. Following Simon, a dad whose perfect life falls apart when he finds his missing daughter.
I'm afraid you need to leave. This is a crime scene.
I'm a PI. I'm working with the police.
I really need to speak to your daughter.
I don't know where she is. She's missing. We tell our kids not to trust strangers, and look at us.
Who said I trust you?
Paige, it's Dad. No, what? Paige?
Let go of me!
You're playing with...
Do you know this man?
It's Aaron Corval. It's our daughter's boyfriend.
I believe he keeps her against her will.
He was found dead last night.
This is something much bigger.
Paige couldn't have done this.
No, but you could have.
You just need to find her and bring her home.
That is Minnie Driver and James Nesbitt. It's
What?
an eight-part limited series on Netflix. First of the year, January 1st.
Where has Minnie Driver been?
I know, and I saw an interview with her recently, and she looks absolutely gorgeous. So glad she's back.
Kevin Harlan here. Tomorrow night, 5:30 Eastern, the NBA on Prime crew is back as the Emirates NBA action heats up from Vegas for a thrilling semifinals doubleheader. Then on Tuesday night, December 16th at 8:30 Eastern, the last two teams standing will square off in the championship game for a shot at the cup, bragging rights, and a place in NBA history. And Prime is your exclusive home for it all. Not a Prime member? Sign up for a free 30-day trial to get started today. Restrictions apply. See Amazon.com/Amazon Prime for details. Don't miss the thrilling conclusion of the Emirates NBA Cup live from Las Vegas, starting with the semifinals tomorrow only on Prime.
Looking for the perfect gift for the soccer fan in your life? Visit store.ussoccer.com and shop official U.S. Soccer merch. Celebrate the season and show your U.S. soccer fandom with a gift from store.ussoccer.com.
Family Matters amplifies the loudest and the proudest political voices in the Black community today.
What's up, guys? I'm CJ Pearson. There's so many incredible perspectives here in the Black community that you're going to hear from each and every week. This is exactly what the mainstream media was missing.
Because faith matters, country matters, and family matters.
And actually talk to the people at the forefront of this change in the community. And by the way, it's no small number. It's growing every single day. That's why this moment matters.
Family Matters with CJ Pearson. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
Top Gun sets their 40th anniversary theatrical release date. Do you believe it's 40th anniversary?
So re-releasing it?
Yeah, re-releasing Top Gun May 13th of next year. This marks the film's fourth major theatrical release since it came out in 1986.
Hold on.
That thing has grossed $357 million.
There's a conflict there. Didn't you just say that's when Phoenix 2026 is happening?
Is it the same date?
That's screwing everything up.
Oh, my God. Billy, you might need to reconsider.
No, I know. Change it up.
Now, Barnes, I'm not sure if you were into the Hunger Games, but the Hunger Games Sunrise on the Reaping prequel is coming out. People are so excited about this. Rafe Fiennes, the ruthless Pan Am director, dictator, Glenn Close, Kieran Culkin, Elle Fanning, Billy Porter, Jesse Plemons, Maya Hawke, Lily Taylor. I mean, who isn't in the movie, right?
It's a huge cast.
Yeah, taking place 24 years before the events of the first Hunger Games. Now, here's the thing I wanted to tell you. They're already teasing it. You know when it comes out? November 20th, 2026. They are teasing this thing a year in advance.
How do you even, as a moviegoer, would you really put that on your calendar?
I mean, I guess there's so many fans of this whole series And the novels? Why not?
Yeah, here comes the hype.
Let's check in on a couple of celebrities that have not been doing well. James Van Der Beek has been very open about his cancer. Did you see where he auctioned off some memorabilia from a couple of his shows, Dawson's Creek and Varsity Blues, earning about $47,000 proceeds to be used to help, him and others that are suffering. Good for him for doing that.
But it's sad to see him taking clothes out of his closet that were used in this show and selling them, but he needs to do it.
And I'm wondering, too, people that were with him in Dawson's Creek or Varsity Blues, if they're going to turn around and help as well.
If they can.
Also, Eric Dane, same way. He plans to release a memoir titled Book of Days, A Memory in Moments, or a Memoir in Moments, coming out next year, covering, of course, significant milestones from his career, his family, and, of course, his experience with ALS. It's interesting when artists now are doing all these podcasts and interviews. You never know what's going to come out and what they're going to say, things that you never realized. One is Jason Bateman, because I've been a huge, long-time fan of his, and I never really understood the relationship he has with his sister, Justine Bateman. Well, he just did an interview in Esquire. Tell me what you think about this comment.
We respect one another. We don't see each other a ton, kind of the way we were brought up. We allow each other to be a different person than maybe the last time I saw you, which could have been a year ago or a week ago. That's sort of a contract you have with people that are your very close friends.
We allow each other to be a different person?
It just seems like it's kind of an estranged relationship, but it didn't really answer the question. I don't know. I thought that was a really strange answer about his relationship with his sister.
That was a strange one.
It's kind of fun to hear Billy Bob Thornton talk about anything, but haven't heard him talk about being married to Angelina Jolie lately.
Why is this ugly married to Angelina? That kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
I remember when I first saw pictures of you with Angelina Jolie. I didn't think that, though. I was like, yeah, dude.
Yeah, we're supposed to root for each other.
Yes.
That is one of the stranger marriages in the history of Hollywood. He's such a good dude, and what we know now about both of them, it's weird.
It is weird. That was with Joe Rogan, but I've seen him in interviews say that they're still friends, he and Angelina. So, yeah, which I thought was okay. Kate Winslet. Kate Winslet is getting very serious now. This isn't the part where she talked about Eminem. This is the part where she has a very important message for women.
And that's why looking like a normal person, having a face that moves, having all of the wrinkles that my 50 years hopefully show, that matters a great deal because, again, I want to lead by example. Yeah. I want for young women to look at my body, my face and go, oh, that's a normal one. There might not be that many of us being the normal ones, but it's important and it matters. And I know that the women in my industry who I admire the most of all, they're completely normal, gorgeous, beautiful women at the age of 70, 75, 80. It's reassuring that we have those people to look up to. We all want someone to look up to. And I think if we can be decent women and be kind to ourselves and to others, I think it's important.
I love everything about Kate Winslet, including that posh. Is that posh? The way she speaks? It's very
it's
eloquent.
So funny because... and I think she's speaking about all the women, in Hollywood who get extreme plastic surgery and Ozempic, and then they don't even look like themselves. Okay, Barnes, I saw the previews to this movie, this trailer called Mercy. It's Chris Pratt and Rebecca Ferguson. It's coming out January 23rd, but you tell me, what do you think of the premise of this movie?
Detective Raven, I'm Judge Maddox, and this is the Mercy Capital Court, a judicial system powered by artificial intelligence. With crime rates soaring, lawmakers voted for mercy. By acting as judge, jury, and executioner, Mercy keeps our city safe.
I shouldn't be here. I helped create the Mercy program.
Detective Raven, I know precisely who you are. You're before this court today charged with the murder of your wife. Your guilt must fall below the 92% threshold, or you will be executed in precisely 90 minutes. You must gather evidence to exonerate yourself. If you are innocent, prove it.
Good. Wow. Thank you for that.
Mr. Raven, the clock is ticking.
Do you honestly think that I killed my wife, or were you just programmed wrong?
Mr. Raven, you're running out of time.
This was never about my wife. This was about me and you.
I'm kind of in.
Yeah, you got 90 minutes to prove yourself innocent or your history. That is your Celebrity Sleaze.
Check out the podcast that inspired Taylor Sheridan's latest series, Landman.
There's a stretch of road in an oil-rich region of West Texas. This region of West Texas, known as the Permian Basin, is in the midst of the biggest oil boom in history. This is a story of roughnecks, billionaire wildcatters, and wannabe dreamers. My name is Christian Wallace. From Texas Monthly and Imperative Entertainment, this is Boomtown.
Boomtown.
Follow and listen on your favorite platform.